Mr. David A. Farrow. City Council Member William Dudley Gregory. Mr. Craig Jellis. Mayor Joseph P. Riley Jr. Please note that Mr. Joshua R. Kennedy, candidate for mayor, is out of town for a wedding and unable to participate in the forum this evening. However, he will be at the forum on Thursday, October the 20th. For this part of the forum, we will follow the same procedures we used for the preceding segment. If you wish to ask a question, please raise your hand at any point and a volunteer will bring you a note card and pen, and then pick up your questions when they are ready. And we will ask as many questions as we possibly can. I'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and get your questions in now. If we have enough time, we will include some of the questions from the earlier segment as well. So let's get started with opening statements. Mr. Farrow.
Thank you very much for having us. By the way, welcome to West Ashley, Mayor Riley. The other day I spoke about two Charlestons. Let me give you a quick example of what I was talking about. In 2007, Mayor Riley wrote and sponsored a statute called the Civil and Ethical Campaigning Practices Ordinance, which says that a candidate will limit his or her attacks on an opponent to legitimate challenges to that person's record, etc. Now pay attention to who decides what is legitimate. The Civil and Ethical Campaign Practices Committee, appointed by, wait for it, Mayor Riley, who would also sit on that committee. It didn't pass, but you know, the hubris and blindness behind this, to me, it's just stunning. By the way, had this passed, everybody except Mayor Riley up here, well, who knows what happened to us. Really, I think we deserve better. I'm the only conservative in this race, and I've got the papers to prove it. As a proven conservative, I will make sure that the tax money that you guys give the city will not get squandered. You will get to keep more money to improve where you live, drive, and go to school. For the first time in a generation, your fate is in your hands. Seize it. Elect me the next mayor of Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you.
Mr. Gregory.
Good afternoon, Charleston. I'm William Dudley Gregory. I was born and reared on the peninsula of Charleston. I'm a third-year councilman representing downtown and West Ashley. I retired from HUD in 2007, where over a 9-year period I was responsible for over $6 billion allocated to the state, of which $400 million went to the Art Building, the Ashley River Tower, creating hundreds of jobs. I'm running because it is time for a change. 36 years is just too long for one mayor. When a career politician leads a city, oftentimes the needs of the residents are ignored. Because of alliances, commitments, and promises, it is often hard for a career politician like Mayor Riley to make honest and responsive decisions on behalf of the residents. In the 21st century, we need an independent leader. Vote Gregory for mayor on November 8th. I will bring a fresh and independent perspective to the city of Charleston. Thank you.
Mr. Jellis.
I have to stand up, I'm a teacher here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. That's your speaker, say that to me. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon.
It's evening, but it feels like an afternoon. It is such a joy, a delight, and even a privilege to stand here. Let's run for mayor in West Ashley. Finally, we get to meet here. I'm the only candidate up here who lives west of the Ashley. My name is Craig Jellis. And I want to be your mayor. Imagine that, someone young, someone who is energetic and full of fresh ideas wants to be your mayor. The complete opposite of the one that we have now. I am in my 5th year teaching South Carolina history, and the more I teach it, specifically the city of Charleston, the more I love this city. You can't help but to love Charleston. But having the same mayor for 36 years fails to add to the greatness of our city, and thus my candidacy. I want to talk about education. there is nothing more important to the quality of life, to the long-term economic interest, and to the strength of the social fabric of our community than the high-quality public education for all of our children. So one, I want to empower teachers. Two, I want to ensure that our firefighters are fairly compensated for the work that they do. And three, I want to create more opportunities for local entrepreneurs here in this city.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Ryan.
Thank you very much. Thank you, League of Living Voters, for sponsoring this debate. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here. And thank you, citizens of Charleston, for giving me the honor of being your mayor. I'm going to ask Chance to continue to serve you, and if you give me that, I'll work as hard as I possibly can to make this city an even greater place to live, work, and to raise our children. Charleston is a city that works. I'd say about comment down 53% in the last 3 years and down 17% this year. First city in South Carolina's history to get AAA credit rating because we balanced our budget. First priority is to keep our city safe. I will propose additional police officers to our police force, including here West Ashley, which is our largest team. 80 police officers serve this area that is increasingly safe. Bring increased jobs to our community so kids West Ashley, James Island, wherever have an opportunity to work in our community. Create the Horizon District, make Charleston a biotech center in our country. Expand the digital corridor, which is a phenomenal success, and build business incubators in the suburban parts of our city. We're working on that. The business incubator idea that we developed, the flagship 1 and 2, can be a national model. We keep working on them. Add to the parks, West Ashley. Half of our parks in the city of West Ashley, we're going to build a Northbridge Park, extend the Higgins Pier to the West Ashley Bikeway, and lots more. I'm going to have more time to tell you